welcome to LampWork.com's video series. I'm Elizabeth Long. If you're new to LampWork, you'll find some helpful information on the LampWork safety link on the home page. This is a torch lighting demonstration with a little bit of information about the torch. Torches used in LampWork are connected to a fuel source and an oxygen source through two separate lines. This setup is a Nortel minor bench burner connected to propane gas and an oxygen concentrator. The red hose here on the torch is connected to the propane tank outside, and this red knob on top of the torch is the valve that controls the propane flowing into the torch. The green hose below it is connected to the oxygen concentrator, and the valve on the side of the torch controls the oxygen coming into the torch. The oxygen concentrator has been running for a few minutes, and the valve on my propane tank outside has been opened, so now I'll light the torch. So what you want to do is hold your match in front of the torch. You can hold it there as long as you need to. As long as this valve is closed, there's no gas getting through. And when you're ready, you want to open this valve. You want to open it slowly. And then you want to adjust your oxygen valve. What you don't want to do is turn this valve on before you get your match in place. If you turn this knob on before you get your match in place, then the gas will flow out of the torch and into this area. And then when you introduce your match to the area, then the gas will ignite. So you want to hold the match in front of the torch and turn on the fuel valve. Then you're going to turn on the oxygen valve, and you're going to adjust your torch. And as you become more familiar with LampWork, you'll know what type of flame you need for different techniques. Now there are two ways to turn the torch off. The first method is you turn off your oxygen valve, and then you turn off your fuel valve. And you use this method if you're going to be taking a short break or you're coming back. The other method is that you'll use when you're through for the day or you're going to be leaving. You're going to turn your oxygen valve, you're going to close your oxygen valve, and then you're going to close the valve on your fuel tank, your fuel source. My propane tank is outside, so I'm going to go outside and close the valve now. So with the valve on the propane tank closed, the fuel in the line will burn out. Once the fuel is out, you want to close your fuel valve. And you want to always keep the fuel valve closed when you're not using your torch. If the fuel valve happens to be open and the valve on your fuel tank is open, then the fuel will flow through the line and through the torch and out into the room, which is extremely dangerous. So you always want to keep your fuel valve closed on your torch when you're not using it. You also want to keep away children and pets. There are regulations throughout the country, throughout the United States, concerning the use and the storage of fuels used with LampWork. And so you want to check with your local authorities to find out what your regulations are. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.